myself I go on, put myself in the cold, put myself I stay strong, cause I'm a lone wolf.
Hello everyone, I am MatZuvO and welcome back to Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, where we had just left off. We had just done the first mission, the tutorial basically, and now we're going to jump on into the second mission, which is...
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news
No
from
pressure.
CNN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Erusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Holy hell.
You were wondering? Yeah, I survived.
Good for you, you'll be
I
last.
crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base. Then, Got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Sucks to be her. 'Cause I'm not her, that's all that matters. Charge the enemy.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Easy. So, controller. No, why are you not working? You working now? Yes. Okay. For some reason my controller just keeps disconnecting if I get to this screen or some other screen. So let's me. Radar vehicle, APC, AA guns, more APCs, more radar vehicles and AA guns, and that's my target. But I believe there is some secondary targets. Oh, no. Yes, I get it. Okay, aircraft tree, what can I buy? I don't even know how much money I have. Oh, 158 grand, alright. So I am going to get the F-14D. Let's get a nice little image of it. Oh boy. Standard fighter. Hell yeah. Right, cool. So yeah, that's MUST, the 8 anti-aircraft missile. I believe that's what it stands for. Could be wrong. Cool. I've got that. Could get a... Ooh, what kind of fighter do I want to get? F-35C, that is... ooh, where's the F-22? The F-22 was my fate. There it is. See, I need to go down this way. So I'm just heading down this route all the way. I get it. I get it. I want the F-22. The F-22 is amazing. Ooh, A-10C Warthog. Ooh, that could be nice. In fact, that would be very nice to start the missions. But at the moment, I'm gonna have to go for the F-14D, methinks. I want the F-22. That F-22 is amazing. Okay, so F-14D is better in every way. Range homing. It's 8 AM. I don't really need it for this mission, I don't believe. Oh wow, that looks stupid on the side of this plane. Oh well. What parts we got? So I've had that one, a new rudder actuators, which increases my mobility, which is nice. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Right. Mission 2. Charge the enemy. I know the cutscenes between the missions are a bit well, meh, because they're very long, but it sums up well. I don't care.
But any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
We're looking.
Get the radar vehicle out of there! The radar vehicles are under fire!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Mage 2 has made a kill.
Mage 2, locking.
Come on, nice and steady, nice and steady. Noish.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Come on.
The fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
He's being attacked by enemy aircraft! Permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer!
Trying to save my missiles because there's no point in using missiles on ground targets. Really, there's just no point. Well, you're an APC. Gun for you first.
Targeting range of guns.
Okay, I will use it on those just to get them done quick.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
What's the time limit? 20 minutes. Easy.
Enemy
Yeah, it's
interceptors
easy.
inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come.
Take them down.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF
Noish.
is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. How the hell is the enemy able to hit it so accurately when it's camouflaged?
Oh no.
Missile incoming! Quick!
Missile. Missile.
Missile evaded!
Missile. 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 Hold up.
Nailed it. So I couldn't hit it because it was behind a building. So I went up and to see if I could, oh, that's close.
2 targets remaining.
Yeah! Goodbye, helicopters. They were firing missiles at me. Ooh. Where are you? I think this game has VR as well. So if you have a VR PC, definitely worth playing this game. Oh, these are MiGs. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Got he.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar.
Go on.
Lose their lock onto their
Nice. GG, son.
Enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Well, that was just a bit rude. Crush as many as you can. They're just innocent soldiers. That seems a bit naughty, if I'm honest.
Keep your mind focused. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Redo the setup.
Okay. Uh-oh. Get some missiles. Could use flares, I'm not going to. Don't really need it.
5 targets remaining. All transports
Damn
have
it.
been destroyed. But what were they carrying? 3 targets remaining.
Oh, plenty of time. I can destroy these trucks first, get some extra points, you know.
Missile evaded. Column 3, Fox 2.
Nice. Just the aircraft now? I believe so. Goodbye, gentlemen. Ooh, one survived. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've got you. I've got you. That's right, son. I've got you. Oh. Oh, no. Drones. Forgot about these guys. Ah. These are annoying. They're so quick. Away. They're just so quick.
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Right, I'm gonna slow down.
Being launched.
Wait.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Wait.
Judging by the way they look and move.
None of those are gonna hit.
Enemy has a lock. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it. We're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change.
Oh, go on.
Just think of them as somewhat clever
Sound.
decoys.
I think these are weak though. I think they take one hit and they die.
Great agility.
But they're so
You know
quick.
what IG turns are, right? Use them.
Go on, hit. Nice.
HQ, this is column 1.
Ooh,
Status
is that a...
confirmed. UAVs.
That is.
Bandits or drones?
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
Where is it? Where is it?
He's saying the war can change in an instant.
There he is.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV
Oh,
confirmed
no.
destroyed. Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Mage 2, missile launch. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Column 2, the enemy's reading.
Go on. Nice. Got him, got him, got him.
Mage 2 shot down a bandit.
These missiles that I've got are just useless. There's no point using them. So I might just use these normal missiles rather than the special weapon missiles. There's just no point. Right, you should be good. Yeah.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an
Right,
enemy.
let's take out this one. The one straight ahead. Oh god.
You're doing good.
Nice.
Get through this without any casualties.
How do I do flares again? Is it down? Up. I can't remember to do flares. There's definitely a way to do it. Just can't remember.
Box 2.
He's gonna go into clouds. He's gonna, yeah. You can't really engage these guys until they stop circling, like rotating. Especially when they're clouds as well.
The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Right. Out of the clouds I go. I don't know which way is up.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Yeah, I was in those clouds too. Because if you get iced up, you stall, and then it takes a bit longer to turn the engine back up. Because obviously the clouds make it cold, like really cold. Might as well just fire those off anyway. Never know. I got lucky. Hey, got him. Got
Nice
him.
kill trigger.
There it
Enemy
is.
aircraft confirmed down.
Nice.
skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
GG. And yes, this is on hard.
Couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Acceptable losses, I think you mean.
I would argue, but that's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Nice. And that is the second mission done. Ooh, I got a MiG-29A Fulcrum skin. Cool, and then that is the second mission now complete, which is brilliant because, yay! That's the second mission now done, so make sure you do like, comment and subscribe about what you thought, and I do really apologise if you heard a dog panting in the background. My wife opened the door and she didn't know I was recording. My dog came in because my dog wanted to say hi. So I do apologise if you did hear that. But anyway, that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
But myself I go on, but myself in the cold, but myself I stay strong, 'cause I'm a lone wolf.